So, once upon a time, there was a land of magic known as the Enchanted Forest. It's said that all who enter this forest are destined to become either legendary heroes or infamous villains. It's a fabled place where happily ever afters do exist, but only for certain people. The Enchanted Forest lies on the border of 4 kingdoms. First, there's the domain of the Evil Queen, which is ruled by a dark and powerful sorceress. The people are oppressed, and dark, twisted trees cast shadows across the land. Then there's the Beast's Kingdom, famous for the affliction that has come upon their prince, turning him into a hideous beast. Speaking of cursed royals, there's also Sleeping Beauty's Kingdom, famous for its princess that has been asleep for many years due to a curse cast by the evil fairy Caraboss. The last is ruled by a king and queen whose son, Prince Charming, has just married a young woman named Cinderella. This kingdom is a beacon of joy and laughter, and that puts it in stark contrast to the other 3 kingdoms. But the 4 of you aren't likely to be concerned with the politics of these kingdoms, because you all are denizens of the Enchanted Forest, and already have made names for yourself throughout the lands. People far and wide have heard different versions of your tale, but it's up to you which version is the truth. A mysterious letter arrives for each of you, summoning you to the enigmatic Vanderbilt Manor, the abode of the notorious Lady Vanderbilt, a duchess whispered to possess dark arcane powers and the stepmother of Princess Cinderella herself. The 4 of you arrive all around the same time outside of Vanderbilt Manor. Would you each introduce your character and tell me what you're currently doing? You can do it in any order you want, or I can make you go for it.
I'll go first. Hello, I am the Gingerbread Man. I'm just gonna be wandering around, going, don't touch me.
At nothing?
Yeah, every time someone comes walking close, because I'm so tiny.
Right.
I'm
It's
just
like a blade of grass pops up and you're like,
don't come at me.
right.
And then I'm just wandering around. Hopefully I'll bump into one of these guys.
Alright, well, I am Goldilocks, and I only wear designer frocks, so I am in a black ensemble that's very chic with a mask and a hood, because I need to hide my identity. Although I do aspire to be an influencer, I have come under a lot of heat recently for breaking and entering the home of the Bears of the influential Keeping Up with the Baron. And so I fancy myself in disguise, although my signature locks are very much on display as I enter this privileged world, similar to the one from whence I came. But I have a lot of pockets in this dress, which you can't see. And tonight it's all about what I can abscond for myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, can I retcon it and say Gingerbread Man bumps right into Goldilocks, his little foot, and he's like, whoa, hey!
Can I do a dexterity check to see if I can avoid that?
Sure, make a dexterity save.
Okay, that's gonna be a 9 plus 3.
With a 12, you like stumble out of the way, trying to avoid the Gingerbread Man, but it's not as smooth as you would like it to be.
Okay.
I'm just darting back and forth under your foot.
Oh no.
He's like darting back and forth and like almost landing under your foot, and so you're having to like.
Because I am 6 inches tall and made of cookie.
Okay, I'm going to try to keep my cool and not shriek, but I'm pretty sure that there's like a rat under my skirts. So I'm doing kind of a weird dance, and my skirts are swishing, and that itself is very loud. And I'm gonna try to like swish towards the like front staircase of this mansion so that I can like get away.
Okay. And the 2 of you are walking up just as Goldilocks
I'm doing the
is
strange
having
dance.
the whole time.
I am the Frog Prince. I have been living out in the swamps of the Enchanted Forest for a very long time. Part of the curse is if I don't kiss the right princess, they also get turned into a frog, so I've kind of become a recluse.
That's really
living out
sweet.
in the forest for a while, so it is a surprise to receive a letter and a summons, so as I arrive, first thing I think of is, it's been a long time, I don't remember this kind of dance at the court back when I was at the castle, so just thinking this might be something I missed out on.
It's a little unconventional.
Okay.
I am the big bad wolf, and I am arriving at this because I assume that there is free dinner. And I see a little girl dancing or flailing about, and I think I could just maybe snack on her first. Hey, watch where you're going, big guy. I have good hearing, so I did catch that.
And Goldilocks is stumbling up towards the door. What are you two doing? Are you hanging back, or are you trying to join them?
I think the Frog Prince is wary of everyone around him, especially this gigantic wolf that is looking very scary and menacing. Keep my distance, not really introduce myself or announce myself, so I'm just going to watch him to see what's happening and stick to the shadows for now.
Right.
I'm stalking Goldilocks and deciding whether or not she's an honored guest or prisoner.
Okay, well, speaking of shadows, I'm going to try to my cape around and disappear into them away from whatever this thing is that keeps trying to bite my ankles.
Okay.
Okay, my rolls are not great today, so that's gonna be 8 plus 5.
Okay. With a 13, it is daylight out, but there's some shadows being cast by the trees all around because you guys are still in the forest. And you're able to kind of find a path off to the side that's a little more hidden, but it's still like, there's that girl with the blonde hair.
Blessing.
It's very distracting.
Okay, gotcha. So I think I'm hidden, or...
I mean, you're like, this is probably not working, but
Okay.
it's kind of working, so I'm just gonna go.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna try to lean against the wall like Strider and assess these parties that are showing up. Is there anyone else coming to this occasion, or is it just us 4?
You just see the other 3 people here.
Okay.
Oh, I actually, if they start going up the stairs, Duchess is going to go hop over to the Frog Prince and grab on his cloak so he can get up the stairs.
Without having to climb them.
Yeah.
So you're 6 inches tall.
Yeah, 6 inches tall and made of actual gingerbread.
Right. Can I get an insight check from Goldilocks?
Sure. Okay, that is going to be 12.
Okay. You know, there's a big bad wolf. There's a
Okay.
frog. There's a little rat or something. I don't know, scurrying around.
You watch it.
Yeah, nothing particularly that you can read off of these people. You would know them, at least these 2, by reputation.
Okay.
You would know about the prince that turned into a frog and disappeared. And you would have, of course, heard of the big bad wolf, who is a threat throughout the Enchanted Forest.
Okay. As a little girl wearing a hood, I'm going to just keep my daggers that are sort of like at my hips. I'm just going to kind of keep my hands upon them as I sashay over to the front door. Are there servants, attendees?
Nobody is outside.
Okay, then I'm just going to try to very confidently cross over to that front door. I'm very aware of where my daggers are. I'm not turning my back to the wolf, but I'm going to just knock on the door of this place.
After a few moments, someone opens the door, and standing there you see 2 young women. They're wearing very elaborate gowns, and then in the face they're just a little bit ugly, and they are both wearing very dark glasses. And after a minute of what appears to be them staring at you, one of them says, "Who's there?"
Oh, I'm just gonna slip by them without saying a word. I'm just gonna
Make a
sneak
stealth
in.
check.
Okay. Ooh, this one's good. Okay, so that's going to be a 17 plus 7.
Oh yeah, you're in there. You're gone. Somewhere in the mansion. What do the rest of you do?
As soon as the doors open, the Frog Prince announces himself as customary when joining a mansion by invitation, and goes, "Hi-ho! Frog Prince here! Salutations, and thank you very much for an invitation," and bows most courteously.
And I'm his bodyguard, the Gingerbread Man. Can't catch me. You know me.
You know me.
You know me.
Oh my god, you guys are the death of me. Okay, so the two girls there immediately they like start clapping and they're like, oh, come on in, you must be the one that our mother invited, and they just start like bumbling down the hall.
Is that Hansel and Gretel? I think I'll go to them.
No,
No.
not at all.
Oh, right. What are you looking at?
Gingerbread Man has heard of everyone, but like does
But
not.
not them.
And then what are you doing? Are you
So since Goldilocks has entered the mansion, well, I guess she's guessed. So
Another hottie has entered the villa.
So
Wait, how old is Goldilocks? She's very aware of pop culture.
she's somewhere between 12 and 20.
How long have you been 17?
So I decided to just go ahead and go in. So I flop on my back and roll around on the welcome mat, clean off a little bit, and do a good shake. And what's in there?
So immediately as you walk in, you're not seeing very much food. Can you make a perception check with advantage for me, because it's going to be relying on smell. Okay, so you immediately smell the food coming from down the hall in the opposite direction that the two girls have gone. Towards the food?
Yeah.
Okay.
You probably also know where I am because I am wearing Tom Ford tonight. So.
it's very strong. You're like, there's something over there.
I'm gonna go up to a frog prince. I'm like, hey man, what do you think the huntsman's doing over there?
You mean our wolf friend?
Yeah!
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever.
I know them.
Frog Prince being very, used to custom and good, courteous guestmanship.
Decorum.
Decorum, thank you. Wants to make sure that the Big Bad Wolf does not separate from us, as we've all been summoned here for a reason. Want to make sure we're all here. So he casts Infestation on Big Bad Wolf to give him fleas.
That's where I thought that was going.
Oh no.
Which I will remove after he comes with us.
I thought we were just gonna follow him. I didn't know if you were going to attack him. That's wild.
So as you're walking down the hall, you're following the scent of food. You come around the corner and there's a big dining room. There are some guards kind of stationed around, and then you just immediately get this scratchy feeling. And it's just so bad.
Manners, please.
I'm scratching. I'm scratching.
Yeah, let the man scratch.
No, say, come with us, and you'll stop your scratching. As long as you behave.
Yeah.
Walks ahead of them.
This is negative reinforcement training.
Yo, I don't think we're from the same kingdom, my guy. I don't think we're from the same kingdom.
That's not how we do things.
That's not how we do things.
Hey, I'm chaotic good, so whatever it takes.
I begrudgingly turn around and follow him because I'm pretty sure there's probably a better meal if I don't eat another. And as long as you ain't eating me, I'll stick with you.
You might be, are you like a dog biscuit flavored? Because I think you might be safe, honestly.
Watch it.
I know cookie food. Okay, and I'm not afraid to use it. Okay.
Are you sure it's not Taekwondo?
Oh, that's good.
I'm a cookie, not a bread.
No, cookie dough.
No. I refuse.
Okay.
I refuse.
Goldilocks, are you with them, or have you just continued on?
I'm gonna follow the. Are they following the sisters? Why sisters?
Yeah. Frog Prince is there, he's following,
Okay.
and you're talking shit to everybody.
Yeah.
I'd like to do a quick sweep of that front room and see where I would think the most valuable things are.
Sure.
So,
Make that a perception check.
okay, it's not gonna be good. It's 2.
Okay. With your 2,
Yeah.
you can't help but notice a very large, very heavy-looking golden candlestick on the table in the entryway.
Okay.
Other than that, you're like, I mean, the rest of the stuff is probably worth something, but you just, that's the one thing that you're like, that's of value.
Okay, well, I'm going to note that for later. And then, if there's still time, I'm going to try to stealthily tail the blind sisters where they're going.
Okay. I'm gonna let you use your stealth roll from earlier, and they're also blind, so
Yeah.
you're set.
Yeah, I also kind of want to, like, ready my ball bearings in case I want to trip them
Cool.
in a minute.
Good. I love that.
Great.
Okay, so the two sisters go stumbling down the hall and into a room where they receive visitors, and sitting in a chair by the fire is Lady Vanderbilt. She is wearing probably one of the most expensive outfits you've ever seen. She has like a very elaborate updo. She definitely looks like she has money, and she wants you to know that she has money.
Frog Prince bows and says, "Milady."
Oh, yes, you must be the people that I summoned. Welcome to my home.
Yeah, we're not all people.
I don't think I sent you.
What?
I don't.
My name's Ginger.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Last name, Breadman. Breadman?
Breadman.
Ginger Breadman.
Gingerbread Man. Nice.
Are you pretty sure you didn't? Do you think you got lost in the post?
I didn't send one though.
No, I think you did. I think you did.
I'm not sure.
Am I here?
I don't know. But you know, perhaps you could be of service to these other people that.
Whoa! I'm not a service person, okay? I'm a security guard. You gotta take me very seriously.
I take you so seriously.
I'm 6 inches of pure fury.
Yeah, I can. She's like looking way down at the floor at you.
Someone pick me up. I didn't make eye contact. Well, this is going on for 30 minutes. I am gonna go back up the hallway. Is there a staircase?
There is.
I'm gonna go up the staircase.
Great. Excellent.
Yeah, we're causing a distraction.
She get please?
Do I see her? Are you sneaking away?
No one has seen me since I entered the mansion.
It's just.
What? I didn't do a deception check.
Make a perception check.
Yeah. That would be a 24.
Fine.
So you catch the swish of Goldilocks' cloak as she's exiting the room.
I believe we're wanted in here,
I keep going.
and I make sure that everyone knows that you're leaving. By announcing.
Well, if that's all that you say, they don't necessarily know that.
I really don't want to start.
Who are you talking to?
People. Then I dress the lady and make sure she knows. I don't think one of her guests are here.
Yeah, I don't know where that little girl, the blonde.
The Frog Prince notices her because he likes to make sure every woman he meets might be a princess. So, like, just to keep
Just
tabs
in
on them.
case.
Just
Yeah,
in case. So
that's
you
cool.
think. He
Yeah.
doesn't get his hopes up, but he always makes them, keeps tabs. So, alright. I don't
He has
think
like an elaborate journal that's like the happenings of different women.
Pros and cons
yeah.
of a little
He
black
licks
book.
his tongue bits down here. Like, that's done. Alright. I don't think... He doesn't imagine you'll leave the castle, so he'll let you go for now. He doesn't trust us well.
Well, Mrs. Vanderbilt, did you invite anyone else here tonight?
Just these two and the other one. That's all.
Okay, well, I'm feeling a little bit left out, but it's fine. You know what? I'm gonna do you a solid because I'm staying the night, apparently. So I'm gonna go find your missing guest. Yes, you did. I heard it out of your mouth. So I'm gonna go find your little missing guest, okay?
Yeah.
And then in exchange, I'll be staying here tonight. You got that?
That's not going to.
You're welcome.
I actually.
I got you, Mrs. Vanderbilt, and I'm gonna.
I actually have an important mission.
No.
For
And
you.
I'm running after Goldilocks.
So hopefully you two listen better than those two. It will be very soon. We will have dinner, and then I will send you on your way to complete the quest that I need doing. Done.
What is this noble quest?
Well, you see, my rival, the Evil Queen, is trying to cast a curse across the Enchanted Forest. And of course, out of the goodness of my heart, I could not let that happen. So, I need you to stop it by getting me the blood of a princess.
I can do that, no problem. You get dinner now.
Sure, let's do that while we discuss further. You may want to go find your friends. I'm going to the dining room. And she heads off towards the dining room.
Am I? Okay, I want to find something in the room that I can steal, besides a skull. Yeah, and then I will take both skulls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easy there, friend. While I don't like the way that you do things, I think you and I may have similar goals here.
Oh no. That's awful.
Sorry.
Don't put this on the internet. Thanks.
Everyone involved.
So I can smell. What was your perfume again?
Tom Ford.
I was gonna say Paul Walker. And that doesn't make
Tom Ford. Dark cherry.
Hey! Get downstairs. It's time for dinner. You know, you gotta accept people for their flaws as well as their pros, or whatever.
I'm a pro who doesn't have flaws, so I don't know what they're talking about.
It's over your head.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking to you, Goldie. Unless you're a princess. Are you a princess?
He says,
I'm a businesswoman. I think you can move along.
Can I scrap her?
What?
Oh,
Like by the neck? Yeah.
Is there a window in the bathroom?
Sure.
Okay. Can I crawl out of it?
Oh no!
I go to help them up, and I'm going to pickpocket them when I do that.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, a 1. Look, I know I'm after things that are just right, but that would be just wrong. I think you don't know what you saw.
They can't see! They're blind!
I'm talking